Welcome back, everybody. More Callus Crew Challenge number 2, round of 32. JimothyCool against Conflict. Gotta be honest, never seen JimothyCool play a single game of DPP in my life. I know that he plays Gen 3. I know that he plays Gen 5. I know that he plays Gen 9. Does he play Gen 4? Does he play it well? Couldn't tell you. Be fun to watch. I like Jim quite a bit. I think he's a great entertainer. I think he's a nice guy. Big JimothyCool fan. No clue where he stands in DPP. Conflict, longtime friend of mine. Veteran player, very strong player. Multiple-time Callus Invitational participant. GSC main, who at some point or another has played all the old Gen tiers. I know he has at least played 1 through 5 to various extents back in the day. I don't know what new gens he knows, but he's a smart guy who can play whatever he wants to play. No clue what to expect here. I know Conflict has experience with this. I don't know if Jim does or not, but I can't wait to find out, and I haven't watched these games, so I truly don't know what we're about to see one way or another. Real quick before we get started, join the Discord server, link in the description. The reason that you want to do that is because you can see matches live as they happen, you can see replays of matches that are not on YouTube, and you can chat with the players that are in this tour. It's a win-win. Consider joining the Discord. Other thing you can do there is donate to this tournament. It directly supports the players. All the money goes into the prize pool. We really need the help right now. I got to keep bugging you guys for donations until the prize pool goes up a little bit. Please consider making a donation. And I guess I'll just get out of the way right now real quick too, so I don't have to do it later. If you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button. If you want to see my content when it comes out, please hit the subscribe button. They're fast. They're easy. It helps. All right, all that stuff out of the way. JimothyCool for Team The Three Layers against Conflict, who is in the Gator Guild. And this is potentially an elimination match because Icy, Abyssal Ruins, JimothyCool's teammate in The Three Layers, put up a great fight against X-Ray, who many players believe to be the best Oros player in the world. He won Game 1 and put up a great fight in Game 2 and Game 3, but the winner was X-Ray, so Jim needs to win here to keep the 3 layers in it and send it to one more set. Alright, Jim's on the bottom, Conflict's on the top. Bronzong and Titar, both of which are going to stay, both of which are going to establish rocks. Here comes Rotom. And a gyro ball, or a gyro ball, either or. Will-O-Wisp coming down, and so is Gyro. And that's going to be a second Will-O-Wisp miss for Conflict. Probably not the start that he had envisioned. Third time's the charm, and it will connect. The gyro ball now is doing 7 whole %. Not exciting. And the Rotom is going to go for a rest. Not sure what Jim's doing here. He set up rocks, and he's done nothing but gyro ball this whole time. And it is a really unexciting gyro ball. And now he's just going to boom. I don't know. Did he really have nothing to switch into the Will-O-Wisp? Funky. Well, here comes Dragonite. And he's just going to click Outrage immediately. He's going to be locked on that now against the Skarm, who could just roost away. I don't know. Jim's kind of looking like a DPP noob cakes here, but I'll give it a little more time. He lands a crit and spikes come down there. Dragonite now not locked in Outrage, but he's confused. In comes Magnezone. Whirlwind there just in case. That was good scouting for Conflict. A lot of people would have roosted there and lost their Skarm. And of course, out of the way he goes. Superpower on Quagsire. Okay, well, 40% is not bad, but it's not huge damage either. Dragonite reappears, and Quagsire gets Recover as of this gen. If only he got it in Gen 2 or Gen 3, the world would be a different place. But as it stands, Quagsire is not good until later. Anyhow, Titar back in what is briefly a tie game, but now Dragonite goes down. And it becomes a 5-4 situation. Magneton comes in against the sleeping Rotom. And we've got Mamoswine again. Both players with 2 unrevealeds in the back. Stone Edge there fishing for a crit that doesn't come. And he finds Will-O-Wisp and connects with it in his sleep. Very poor for Jim. Mamoswine absolutely crippled now. And he's going to go for Kingdra. Going to have to make some aggressive plays and get there if he wants to pull this one back. Conflict certainly in the advantageous position at this time. Here's Quagsire, and Kingdra going to opt for the substitute. See what he can make happen here. Going to start to DD up, and Earthquake is, of course, going to pop the sub. Crit there, not relevant. DD again. And Haze, no more Dragon Dance boosts. Get fucked. DD Earthquake, sure. This seems pretty go nowhere for Jim. But gotta fish for a crit. Here he goes. He goes Outrage, and the crit does not come. That's going to leave him with 3 pokes, one of which is the burnt Mamoswine. And Outrage is not going to kill there either. Quagsire is invincible. JimothyCool cannot deal. He does survive an Ice Punch. He's confused. He's going to go for it. He's going to kill himself. And thanks to the way mechanics work in this gen, something dying doesn't end the turn, so a recover gets off insult to injury. And that is going to be the last thing Jim sees in this game before he packs it in. This one, not much to say. I think I spent more time in the intro stuff than the game itself. A one-sided beating that goes the way of Conflict. Jim is going to have to rattle off 2 in a row, or his team, the 3 layers, are going to be the 3 out of the tournaments. Here we go. JimothyCool on the bottom again. Conflict on the top again. Hippo and Machamp. Switches it up to Rotom. Dynamic Punch. Going to whiff on the Ghost type. Machamp does not have lefties, of course. Payball Will-O-Wisp coming down. I said Payball. I don't know why I said Payball. Maybe because Gyro Ball last game. But it was Payback. And it was Will-O-Wisp, and it got lummed away. However, you don't want to Will-O-Wisp into the flash-firing Heatran. And that is what Jim is going to walk into here. That's going to enable a boosted Magma Storm here, trapping Lati. Bad news bears. Trick and Magma Storm again, and Lati is gone. Early advantage yet again for Conflict. Jim has opted this time for what seems like a pretty stally team, rather than the very aggressive team that he opted for in the first game. But the rate this is going, I don't know that it matters. Jim is looking like a DPP noob cakes, like I said. And Conflict really getting the better of him in the early going here. S-Toss and Rocks, sure. Those are the first hazards established this game. Over Prediction T-Wave, that's just going to be a boom. That's going to net a 1-for-1, leaving us in a 5-4. And like I said, Conflict with hazards down as well. So just flat out in an advantageous position at this time. There's Surf and Body Slam. Jim trying to get a little Rachi magic and come back in this. Surf is really not doing it for Conflict. And Body Slam does get the inevitable para. Goes to his own Rachi. Comes in safely on Iron Head. Wonder what would have happened if he had Body Slammed again there. Nevertheless, Rotom Heat, just in case there's a Fire Punch. That is not what comes down. It is Calm Mind instead. Rachi to Rachi. That's Calm Mind number 2. That could go poorly for Jim. Now he's going to try to paralyze it, and he will do that. But that's going to be a 3rd Calm Mind. And Jirachi is not the easiest thing to Iron Head down. Does very, very little damage. He's got Wish as well, so any incremental damage that you would do to him, he's going to wish away. This is not pretty for Jim. He is very boosted. That's 4 Calm Minds right now. He's fishing for a crit with Fire Punch and hasn't found one yet. That's the 5th Calm Mind. He's at 100% after that Wish kicks in. Full para finally, but whatever. Conflict miles ahead. Jim desperate for a crit and gets one, but still needs another. 22%. Hey, 2 full para in a row. Jim now with the out of a critical hit or a third full para and gets neither, but it leaves Jirachi dead to a fire punch, so somehow Jim pulls out of that. It's still only a 4-4 game, but there is a world where that Jirachi just sweeps him there. Jim needed to catch some BS and managed to do so. So a little closer now at 4-4. Conflict nevertheless on the attack. Waterfall hoping for a flinch or a crit there, gets neither. Whirlwinded away, but the Machamp, who led the game for Conflict, reappears, gets a D-punch, and the Skarmory attacks itself in confusion. The follow-up D-punch is going to be good enough, and Conflict again with the lead, and he's got an unrevealed in the back. Jim down to the Hippo, the Rotom, and the Rachi. D-punch happens, confused, does not attack himself in confusion, and gets an EQ off. Last poke revealed for Conflict. Breloom hoping to come in on an EQ. Stealth Rock works as well. Here is Loom. Hippo has no choice but to take a nap here, and that is what he's going to do. Sleepy Hippo. Focus Punch. Rachi. Bam. Outta here. Only the Sleeping Hippo and the Rotom remain for Jim Cool. Must win this game and a third game, or his team going to be eliminated. One more Seed Bomb will do it. Jim needs to find something here, and I don't know what that is. It's a rest, but I don't know. He can't even paralyze him if he finds Thunderbolt in his sleep. Will-O-Wisp in his sleep does nothing. Rest in his sleep does nothing. Thunderbolt has no hope to para. Crit wouldn't be good enough. I don't think Jim has any outs. He finds Thunderbolt, but who cares? There's a Seed Bomb. Hippo and Hippo only, keeping the 3 layers in this, and that is not going to be enough. There is the concession. The 3 layers of Fredazi, Jim Cool, and Abyssal Ruins are going to be out of here, and X-Ray, Ima, and Conflict of the Gator Guild are going to be through to the round of 16. The clean 2-0 victory for Conflict, who simply looked like the better, more experienced DPP player in this set, is going to get the job done. Love Jim. Don't know that he's a DPP expert. Based off these games, I'm going to assume that he's not. But who knows? Maybe this is just a bad showing and he's actually an elite DPP player. Some things, man. Some things in this world, you never know. I think I already told you, but one more time. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you enjoy the content. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.